Nile shared this with me the other day. I thought it was an awesome idea.
You said police app?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not an app. It was a tweet, but it's a really good idea.
It's a good idea.
It's an idea for an
tweet. I just want to read the tweet. I think it's super
and we'll bring it
dope.
up on the screen.
Maybe some nerd, some engineer or whatever will listen to this podcast.
Why you gotta go and call him a nerd?
I don't know. Come on, nerd.
Yeah, dude.
There's not be called.
Just because we're in the Bay Area
anymore. Nerd is not bad like it was in the 90s. All right, like
nerd is like the new cool.
Nerds get girls, bro.
I'll call myself a nerd.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
I'll put myself there. Everyone's.
I'll
that's a whole other conversation. Everyone's a nerd.
Everyone's a nerd in their own way, man. Like you're a shoe nerd.
Thank you.
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
I'm a rap nerd.
I'm a camera nerd.
There you go.
Buddhist nerd.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Keep going.
Imagine if I just like you Buddhist nerd.
I'll take it. Okay, let me read this.
That's so funny.
For all the nerds that want to stay alive, this is a really good idea. If the police can sit in their car and run my name, I should be able to log into a police app and run that motherfucker's name too. So I can see who the hell I'm dealing with too. It should be like a Yelp app for police, and I want to see their behavior record on each officer when I run their number. Ask the officer for his badge number in exchange for my license. And then someone said, kind of like rate my professor. You know, that
yeah, absolutely.
Or like, like
it's like a Yelp review for officers.
That's a great idea.
It's awesome.
I know. That's why I want to share it.
You can rate your experience with that cop and say if they were nice, if they were not.
And you can see like if they have, because that dude who killed Rashard Brooks, he had 12 other like situations, like 12 other accusations of brutal force, like using excessive force on people.
And you know what else that does? Sorry, but before I forget, that will make the entire police force across the entire country more aware. Because they know.
And they'll get
accountability.
The bad apples, because so many people are like, we're not all bad cops, blah, blah, blah. This is the bad apples.
Oh, yeah, we'll prove it.
Let's find the bad apples. Let's get the bad apples and take care of them. Because when we run across bad apples on this app, we can be like, I would like to request another police officer. I do not feel safe according to your record, sir. And then they have to do that. Like if you ask for the supervisor and they'll come.
And then you wait and they'll call another cop and a different cop comes. And
a different cop comes.
Do you think that would realistically happen?
Well, you got to try it.
Well, no, you can definitely ask for a supervisor. And you can definitely.
In any other. Like, I get. Yeah. I love the idea.
Possible.
But then there's the idea of like, if someone pulls over somebody, right? I'm on the side. I love the idea. I want to.
I know.
No.
But there's when a cop pulls someone over, there is a level of I don't know what's in their car or what they're doing. They could have a gun. They could have all these things.
Sure.
Right? That's the truth of it. So like,
sure.
Do you think not just because from their perspective they don't know what that person is, they have time to like
that's true, but
wait and like, all right, I'll call another officer if you feel uncomfortable.
But that probably depends on the situation.
There has to be first of all, the reason
like, do they have the ability to override it if that person is indeed a threat or a criminal or doing something dangerous?
Well, then I think that would supersede whatever the request is if that cop has a good reason. You know what I mean?
Right.
But most cops,
but then
they're just running plates. But if they're walking up license and registration to you,
like a traffic stop,
right? A traffic stop kind of situation, or just a ton of situations where we see people getting pulled over, they don't know the reason why, and then 12 different cops come. The situation is just blowing up out of proportion.
Right.
Yeah.
Those people in all those situations, there's no real reason for a cop to be in threat of his life.
Right. And to build upon that, after every situation, big or small, you should be able to write a review.
Yeah.
Like you said.
That's
a
legit.
What you said.
Dude, they're public servants.
Yeah.
Like let's have that same energy on every platform. There should be an app for that.
Right. They're the scum of the scum. Like we should just spit on them. Like
I don't think that
I'm just kidding. Officers,
but
there's some good ones.
It's
about
I'm
just kidding.
It's about accountability.
It's about accountability.
That's all it is.
And reputation. And that will affect wherever else they try to work at, is how they treat their public in those communities.
Yeah.
It goes a long way. So anyway, I just want to read that.
Great
That's
idea.
Super dope.
Idea. I hope that's
so. I hope you
enforced.
app nerds out there can like put something together.
You with the derogatory terms, bro. I'm kidding.
You app nerds, let's get it. Let's do it now.
Comment below on anything that we're talking about this episode, including this new police app. It's not even it's not in fruition yet, right?
It's just
an
someone's
idea.
No,
It's
if
just an
someone
idea
just came up with this idea, a black person, of course,
right?
Sick and tired of bullshit.
You're
gonna man, I want to see his badge number and I want to be able to look at his file, because they get to look at my file when they're looking at my license plate, and then they pull up and ask for my license.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a public servant. can I have your information? Because just like when you ask a cop, what's your name, what's your badge number, they're supposed to tell you.
Yeah.
Because they're public
This needs
officers.
to be adopted by the whole police force, but real quick, if it's not, could you imagine? I mean, this is something that could just be done outside of them, right? I mean, you could just create this almost this Yelps like system,
right?
For people that are in the situation, right?
Right.
You don't even, go ahead.
No, I agree. I mean, the police, they should adopt this app and provide it.
You know they're not.
Well, then that's when policies come in, because then that means there's just some crooked ass people who just don't want anyone to have any accountability for shit.
Or they're fucking lazy.
Or they're lazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, my tax dollars is paying them. Get your lazy ass off and have someone else who wants to do it.
Yeah.
Boom. That's it. Yeah, I got nothing to say, man.
Yeah.
What he said.
That's it.
What
You
he
got to
said.
be a go-getter.